Hi, everyone. This is John Girardi, the Executive Director at Right to Life of Central California, giving you another in our series of videos throughout 40 Days for Life. 40 Days for Life is the international campaign of prayer and presence outside of abortion clinics to fight for the end of abortion. If you want to learn more, go to rtlcc.org. Today, we're going to talk about an important law that was passed in the state of California, SB 24, a law that has very troubling implications for the future of abortion in California. SB 24 is a bill that requires the student health centers at every CSU and UC, all of the public universities in the state of California. It requires their student health centers to provide pill abortions, abortion via pill, RU486 or Mifeprex. Those are the other names for it. This is a very common method of first trimester abortion, whereby in the first 10 weeks of pregnancy, a woman takes a pill called Mifeprex, RU486, which basically cuts off the food supply to the baby in the womb, causing the baby to die. She has to take this pill in some kind of clinical context under clinical supervision. The second pill she takes at home a day or two after. It's called misoprostol, and this basically induces a miscarriage. A depiction of one of these abortions can be seen in the movie Unplanned, which is a story telling the life and journey of Abby Johnson, former Planned Parenthood executive who is now pro-life activist. SB 24 requires that pill abortion be made available on the campuses of every CSU and UC. We fought against it strenuously. It was beaten back several years in the state legislature and was finally passed when Gavin Newsom signed it into law just in 2019. This was a devastating blow to those of us in the pro-life movement because it really establishes this principle that abortion access is a critically pursued goal of the state of California. And we talked about abortion access yesterday. The pro-abortion side no longer views abortion as as a necessary evil, something that should be safe, legal, and rare. They view it as something that should be universally accessible to everybody, no matter what your economic situation, no matter where you live, no matter where you are. And so for college students, the argument was made, it is too much of a burden to ask them to get in a car or take public transportation to go to an abortion clinic. Abortion needs to be made available right there on campus. This is an outrageous law. It was a terrible decision by the state of California. The CSUs and the UCs probably didn't want to do it, but were too cowardly to actually say so out loud. And as a result, it's now law. And it's very likely that although they have some private streams of funding, it seems very unlikely to me that public money, whether through state tax revenue or from student tuition fees, will be used to pay for abortion provision. It was a very sad piece of legislation and perhaps one of the most aggressive attempts by the pro-abortion left to expand their reach. With that, I'm John Girardi for Right to Life of Central California.